In this episode, we explore the beautiful Thunderball grotto, and then we set sail for the pirate party. This season of Sailing Doodles features Taylor and Bobby as we set sail for the Caribbean with our two Labradoodles, Maverick and Goose. This channel is made possible by our patrons. Thank you so much. This episode begins with us anchored by the famous Staniel Cay in the Exuma Island chain of the Bahamas. We actually got a marina for once. It's been over a couple weeks. About every 2 weeks we need a day or two in a marina just to do laundry and kind of, I don't know, you can sleep better that way. You know? Our plan for the day was to visit Thunderball Grotto. The grotto is famous for the 1965 James Bond movie, Thunderball. I had dropped a hatch on my foot, so I was losing a toenail, so I was only using one flipper. There are a few ways to enter the grotto, but the most fun way is through an underwater cave.
Photos really don't do justice for how beautiful it is in there.
One of those days, it's gonna be rain. It's already clearing up over there, so I think it's just gonna be rainstorms all day, rain showers. It's not storms, just rain showers. So we'll try to stay dry. All right, we are in between rain showers, so we're gonna use my new little nifty windlass control and we'll get out of here. Got Maverick following me around as usual. He wants to help. We were setting off on a short 7-mile sail down to Black Point. All right, just the Genoa out, doing 5 knots. Looks pretty. What do you think?
It's good.
There we go. Our new precision sails were working out great. So we made it to Black Point. Black Point's one of my favorite places down here. I mean, it's not like Thunderball Grotto or a lot of stuff to do, but it's a really cool place for cruisers to hang out. It's a decent amount of boats in here. They have like the best laundromat in the Caribbean, the Bahamas basically, and it's just it's a really cool place. They have happy hours. It's very cruiser friendly. You can get free water and drop off your trash for free here. It's a pretty cool place. And it's got good protection from everywhere but the west, and the wind's almost, well, very rarely out of the west. It's happened a few times since we've been down here, but it's good protection.
Our first priority was to get the boys some shore time and explore the island. During high tide, it's pretty easy to get the dogs onto the dock, but it can prove challenging during low tide.
Go. Go, Goose, go. You're gonna have to jump, buddy. Go. Move, Maverick, move. Move, Maverick. Maverick's in the way. So it has a pretty nice dock, although it might be missing a few boards. But it's kind of just a public dock. The whole town uses it, and there's some pretty cool convenient stuff right over here. And there's a little boat launch over here as well. This So they used to have a little trailer where the cruisers leave their trash. Now you can just leave it there. There's a little donation box up here next to the water spigot where it's RO, reverse osmosis water, so it's good water. That is Lorraine's. It's a nice little cafe, open for lunch and dinner, I believe. Maybe breakfast as well. Pretty good. I've eaten there at time too. And right across the way is Scorpio's, which would be like the closest thing they have to a nightclub here. And this is the newest place on the island. It's Regatta Point. They used to have like their, well, it's where they do their regattas based out of, but somebody opened a restaurant and bar here, and I've not eaten here yet, but it's a great location. Great place to watch sunset. Has its own little beach, I'm sure Taylor's excited about that. And we're gonna go hang out, have lunch. The name of the place is Emerald Sunset, and indeed it has a fantastic place to view the sunset. So this place is an A+ in my book. We had a good lunch here, it was pretty tasty. We're definitely gonna come back for happy hour, I believe.
Yeah.
But cool place to hang out. This is like Black Point. If you're cruising, Black Point's a place you should plan on staying here like a week to really kind of get to know the locals and be able to see all the restaurants and do all the stuff. It really is. So we're gonna stay here just a couple days here, and then we're gonna go back to Staniel Cay, then we'll come back and spend some more days.
And we're trying to make it back to the boat before those clouds rain down.
We might get a little wet on the way back.
We are just getting ready to leave Black Point and head back up to Staniel Cay. Bobby's made us some breakfast. Thank you.
Yeah, I think there'll be more festivity. We have people coming in tomorrow to Staniel Cay, and there'll be more festivities for New Year's and stuff. So.
Oh, tonight actually we're gonna be going to a pirate party.
We don't have any.
You don't have any pirate costumes or anything? I have some black eyeliner. I think that'd look good on Bobby. But yeah, we're gonna eat and then head out of here.
Well, again, the winds are 18, 20 knots, and we're only going about 7 miles, so we're just going to fly the head sail down up, and we're downwind, so the head sail ought to be more than enough to get us going 6, 7 knots. Heeled over less work. That's the way to do it. Oftentimes you find yourself doing that. If it's kind of a shorter leg, you'll be just on the head sail alone, even if you're only doing 4 or 5 knots. If you're only going 5 miles, you know, you got to put up the main and the mizzen and do all that, or you just put up the head sail and it takes an hour versus 45 minutes, you know, whatever. The first thing you want to do before putting out any sails is make sure all your lines are clear. Then we make sure our sheets are in the proper place and ready to go. And loosen the sheet on the windward side. We're using our Milwaukee right angle drill to pull in the sheet. You can see here that Taylor loses a bit of control on the furling line, but she did the right thing by letting go instead of trying to control it. With the furling drum running free that fast, I had to go check to see if it was bound, and indeed it was. You want to make sure and clear that right away, because if you had to furl the sail for any reason quickly, you want to be able to.
Even though we only had the Genoa out, it was one of the nicest sails we'd had in a little while.
If we put our sails up, we might be doing another 2 knots, but we'd be heeled over, it'd be a lot uncomfortable. So whatever, we're only going 7 miles, so 6.5 knots, we're gonna be there in 45 minutes. Good day. And we're even towing the dinghy back here, which that'll kill half a knot at least or something. It wasn't long before we were pulling into the anchorage at Big Majors next to Staniel Cay. All right, we made it to Staniel Cay again. A little windy today, but it made for a good sail. Well, we're next to Relentless again. We interviewed Bob Berg about that boat in Palm Beach over a month ago. It's kind of neat being next to that same boat again. There's a video popping up now if you want to watch a tour of that boat. It's pretty cool. We headed to Cruisers Beach where we could get the dog some shore time and socialize with other sailors. We had a surprise visitor to the beach.
The boys were a little unsure of how to react to this strange creature. We think they thought it was just another weird-looking dog.
The pig snuck up on us, and Maverick is. I'm a little surprised. I mean, look at this.
Okay, wait, boys, wait. Hey.
No, he's trying to play.
Hey. I don't want them to get scared or anything. Come here, boys. Goose.
Goose.
Come here. You stay here. Hey. No. Hey.
No, Goose. Hey, Goose, get over here. That pig will mess you up, buddy. Hey, that pig will mess you up. Pigs can hurt people. And dogs. Boys, come here. Come here. Boys.
Are you ready for the pirate party?
We are pirates. Arr! This is the closest I could come to a pirate. But there's a pirate party here at Staniel Cay, so we're gonna go be pirates. It's a pirate's life. Arr!
Cheers!
Cheers! We leave these lights on when we leave the boat at night. It's immeasurably easier to find the boat. Because, like, okay, look, there's a million anchor lights out there. How do you find which one is yours? But when you have these lights on, you can find your boat so easy. It was a bit of a longer dinghy ride over to Staniel Cay, but the pirate party is pretty much the event of the year there. If you're enjoying the channel, it really helps us out if you click that subscribe button, and if you'd like to be notified when we post a video, click the bell next to it. As always, thank you so much to our patrons. We give them weekly, patron-only videos.
Hmm? Oh, you want attention. I've only got so many hands for you guys. You're good boys. Hmm?
Blue moon, blue moon, blue moon. Destiny, destiny. Copy.